I don't know if anybody's in right now. 1 second. I'm trying to look for the music on YouTube. YouTube switched their whole interface, or whatever the hell you would call it. Yeah, where the fuck is all the music? Audio library. They like hid everything. What is this? Okay, there you go. All right, here it is. Free music. All right. Oh wow, there's a lot of people here. Well, there's 8. What's up? Happy Easter, everybody. I'm surprised. Yeah. I mean, I figured there's some people that aren't super busy today. I'm just waiting for dinner. I don't eat much on Easter until dinner time, and then I pig out. Just pretty much like any holiday. Mike doesn't have a wrench. Interesting. Now he has a wrench. How did Mike not have a wrench? All right. Well, yeah, happy Easter. What's up, Brad Elliott, Casper Coils, Chris Payne, Greg Bosworth, Jerry Lawrence, Clayton Von Kludge, Lino Velez, Marcius, Sicko Wicko, and the Cook 420. What's up, Mike? So I'm just going to rebuild an RDA. Kids are covered in chocolate. A lamb dinner, huh? I never had a lamb dinner before. We have ham here. That's what we eat. We eat ham. So my mom makes like kibasi and stuff. We're Polish. But we have ham, mashed potatoes, corn, and rolls. I usually go over to my mom's, but I didn't today. Just not feeling that good. Yeah, I never had lamb either. All right, so I got some staple stagger fused Claptons here. I had to build 3 sets. I only needed 2, but the second set I built, it was live the one day. They just didn't come out good. So these are my good ones that aren't focusing. There you go. So the ones I'm putting in are the same specs as these. I needed something big and beefy that's going to vape good, and I'm going to put it in the Ocula. I have to vape this again. Looks like I got the right cap. I mean, the only difference between this cap and others are I think the new one's going to have single coil, but I think I have the right airflow. I'm almost positive I do. So I want to put another build in there and vape it so I know what I'm talking about. I have vaped it already, but I wanted to build in it and take pictures. The pictures are taken. This is the final colors on these coils. They'll be up on Instagram soon. Yes, 0.4, 28, and 40 are what these staple stagger fused Claptons are. I made them the other day. They're like 7-ply, half for stainless steel, half for Kanthal. And this is the set that I messed up. I marked them by bending the leads a bit. Hold on. There you go. See, I bent the leads up on the ones that were fucked up. So these are going to be my vaping ones. What's up, Turbo? I don't know if I said hi to Casper. What's up, everybody? Jerry, what's up? What's up? So, I got the camera set up, obviously different. I don't want nobody to see me today. Don't look at me. I'm still like I feel better than yesterday for sure, but I still kind of feel like shit. I actually sat here for like an hour just staring at the TV after I cleaned up, wondering if I even wanted to come live. I did, but I didn't. Then I settled on I did. All right. So I have like a little thing that I put all crazy coils into. So these are going in there. Ended up with an alien suit character trying a hedgehog. Brad Elliott, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Twisted Messes showed off one of my builds on Twisted Messes Live today. It was pretty cool. So you see, I didn't need a screwdriver to take them out. And I know a lot of people ask this. It does go up and down as you screw. All right. So what this deck reminds me of, obviously, is the Warrior RDA. The only difference is that the Warrior, you have to do 2 screws per the clamp. This one, you only have to do 1, right? I also think that this one's going to fit bigger builds in it than the Warrior is. I think the Warrior posts may be a tad bit smaller. I'm not sure. It's very close. It's very, very close. They may be the same. It's just very deceptive, I think. I don't know. Either way, they're both awesome. But obviously, this reminds me of it. Super cool. All right, so I'm going to put them all the way up for now, even though they don't have to be all the way up for the coils I'm putting in are pretty thin. Yeah, that's what I'm making the Patreon for, so I could get the shirts and stuff. So. He didn't show off my shirt. He showed off my shit, Marcius. I need a 3mm bit. I'm going to want to bend these leads. I didn't start it yet. I'm going to do the Patreon in the beginning of the month so you guys don't pay for a Patreon for only a couple days. I don't want to start it in the middle of the month, so I'm going to start it in the beginning of the month so that when you pay, you're paying for a whole month. You don't want me to start it on the 22nd and you pay a month for only a couple days, right? So, but all the money raised from it, it's going to go right back to the channel, whether it be t-shirts, giveaways, RDAs for videos and then giveaways. Everything's for the channel. Nothing's for personal money. I have a job. I don't need personal money. Unless I start getting like $2,000 a month, and I'm going to take some of that personal money. Quit my job. Shit, if I make $3,000 a month, if I were to get that big to make $3,000 a month on Patreon, I might quit my job. Yeah, I'm going to have tiers. It's not going to be, I'm definitely going to do like a real cheap one, like a $2 one. I think I'm going to do 2, 5, and 10, and maybe a bigger one, but I don't know about the bigger one. I don't know if I want people paying that much money, you know? So I think 10 might be the highest. I was thinking about doing some kind of thing where there would be an expensive one where it would almost be like a coil subscription where you would get like 3 sets of coils a month if you were in that tier. But I got to be careful with what I do because I don't want to all of a sudden give myself a bunch of work that I can't keep up with, if that makes sense. Yeah, everything's only gotten. No, this is the Saint, Anthony. This is the Saint by Times Vape. It's a very good bond. I gotta do a video on it soon. I was actually gonna do this today. I probably could have came live and just did the review live. I'll be using it in a second. Damn, 32 people. I did not expect that. All right, so Kent was saying in his live that he likes to raise the coils up a bit. So that's what I'll do. And yeah, Casper, it's something I was thinking about. The only problem with it is I'm already super. This is one of the reasons why I didn't want to start a Patreon, is because I'm already super busy. And when you do Patreon, you got to do more stuff. So I'm already like afraid of that. Like, so I got to be careful with my promises, what I promise. Daytime Frank, what's up? Mr. Burgundy, what is up? Can you focus? So these are some Blemish Staple Stagger Fuse Claptons. I'm going to use the vape for myself in the Aqua. The new Twisted Messes AUG vape, Jammy. Raising the coils up. All right, now, Mr. Black Cat Whiteface. Mr. Black Cat Whiteface. Fancy seeing you here, sir. All right, now I need a mod. I did put a build in my Manta tank, my mouth to lung Manta tank. Working good. I got like some 9 milligram nick in there. Pretty cool. I got my coffee. Got my nicotine. And I got my crack. All right. Let me get a mod to fire this on. Oh, these are charged now. Cool. me some charged batteries at the Vaporesso. I'm interested to see the ohms on these. So it's 0.08 to start, which is good. It's kind of exactly where I want it done. 0.07-ish. Alright. Could use these tweezers to tighten down. Because like these screws are like really big. So a Phillips will do it, but they're huge. So them things do it too, as like a flathead. So I got like 37 watts to start pulsing. His name was Coil Polson. His name was Coil Polson. Starting to see some yellers. In death, he had a name. His name is Robert Polson. Bitch tits. There's too many things in the background. Let's see, there's probably definitely some hot spots in this. Yeah, there's a couple little ones. But this is why I like doing low wattage. This build is stainless steel nichrome and Kanthal. It is a mixture of a whole bunch of wires, which to me is usually a good thing. I like that. I like mixing wires. I also like not mixing wires. I like doing both. All right, looks like my one coil is lighting properly. And the other one needs a little more work. I'm going to raise the wattage to like 50. And it looks like I'm good right now. Come on, camera. There's too much shit in the background. Little hot spot in the middle there. I think I'm good. What's the deal with that? Gonna let them cool down. I'll check them again. I got some cotton bacon prime here that I'm gonna use. That shouldn't happen though, Frank. You gotta fix it so it doesn't happen. It usually means something's wrong with the install. You could mess with the screws. You should get them right before you wick them up. Sometimes you have to undo the screw and redo the screw. Let them both cool down so they're the same temperature. right now. I got another hot spot that I didn't see. But sometimes I'll just undo one screw and redo it. Sometimes it's a connection issue. Sometimes it might be because they're stacked. The coils are stacked up in the post. There's a whole bunch of reasons it could happen. For the most part, if the coils were made on the same stick, they should definitely glow the same amount, if they're the same wraps and stuff like that. But what's up anyway, Frank? I didn't say what's up. I'm getting 0.7 on these, which is a little lower than I expected. Another hot spot, Jesus. Button's getting hot on me here. I'm surprised the mech didn't say something to me, or the mod didn't say too hot yet, because the button's super hot right now. Hybrid device, make sure your pin's protruding. This one does. Got number 80. All right, I think we're ready. You need brain memory card. That'll work. FEY, what's up? I can't believe there's 44 people here. It's fucking Easter. What the fuck are these guys doing? Heathen. You heathens. Easter is boring for adults. I think Easter's boring for kids too. I never really liked Easter. Doing dragon scale to Jason, that's cool. Dragon scales are fun. I like Dragon Scales. What happened to my music? What, I gotta hit a song every time? I want to know how Twisted Messes gets a playlist. How do you make a playlist? I mean, obviously, I could just save it to my phone. Um, oh no, that sounded pretty good too. Barlicious. Okay. Let's do it. Let's not do it. Fuck this song. Feeling cute, mighty candy later. This is too much cotton. Hey, we got Game of Thrones tonight. I hope we see the Night King. I wouldn't mind seeing a wolf either. Yeah, I talked to Kim. It's fucked up. Yeah, it seems like the neighbors are a little irresponsible with their dogs. I don't know, man. Some people and their dogs, I just don't. You know, pit bulls do get a bad rap, and for the most part, I feel kind of the same about pit bulls as a lot of people do. They're dangerous dogs. You got to learn how to raise them, and you always got to be on your toes with them. Can they also be awesome dogs too? Yes. But I have owned a couple pit bulls, and They're also dangerous. And some people don't even know how to raise dogs. They don't understand. Like, if you're afraid of a dog, you shouldn't be around it, let alone raise it. Because you're putting off signals to the dog that is going to make it walk all over you. If you're not ready to grab a dog by the back of its neck and pick it up and throw it, you probably shouldn't own a dog. Dogs aren't like cats. Dogs are their whole existence is based around the whole alpha male, beta male, fucking the whole science to that. So if you're not going to be the alpha male or the alpha woman, whatever, it's not good to have one. If you let them think they're the boss, they will walk all over you. Yeah, they gotta be trained. All different dogs have different like energies, like German shepherds. Any kind of dog that was raised or bred to like herd sheep or do anything like that, or like a police trained dog, they're meant to have a certain amount of exercise a day. That's why sometimes you'll see people come home and their house is a mess. It's probably because they're not taking that dog out to get proper exercise. They're not like taking it out for a run every day. And, it's got all that energy at one point of the day. Cats are different. Cats don't give a fuck. Cats just think they're the boss all the time. They don't go off the same thing. Most likely, cats think that you're the stupid one. Cats don't get attached to owners as much as people think. Like, I have a cat. I know my cat loves me. I love my cat. But if I were to give away my cat tomorrow, it would get that attached to somebody else tomorrow. If they say something about, like, if an owner dies, like, this is just real stuff. If an owner dies in their house and they owned a dog, the dog won't eat the owner for food for like weeks. It will go weeks. A cat will go a couple days and it'll eat its owner. It'll go like 3 days and it'll start eating its owner. Dogs almost won't. They'll almost starve until they have to do that. Look into it. Dogs are a big responsibility. Cats will do whatever the fuck. They don't give a fuck. I have to get a little bottle. I had a little bottle here. Where's my little bottle? I got some PS Passion. I've been enjoying it for the past couple weeks. And I had a bottle of it that ran out of juice. Actually, you know what? That bottle was fucked up there. Let me get another bottle. Luckily, Dawn sent me some bottles when she sends me these big old 500 mils. I actually meant to send some of these to you, Lino. If you need bottles, let me know. I'll send them out to you. I got even if I just sent like 2 30s, 2 60s, and 2, or like 3 of each. I probably got like 3 of each to spare, to tell you the truth. Yeah, dogs are just funny. It's just, and I hate it when owners like don't put their dogs on leashes. I can't stand that shit, man. I don't care how good your dog is. Put it on a fucking leash. If you ever watch a court show with dogs like getting out of control and the owner's getting sued, all the time it's because the dog wasn't on a leash. Like 100% of the time, the dog wasn't on a leash. Coil Proby, what's up? Alright. Yeah, they smell fear. That's how they eat. Dogs and cats are meat eaters. Should be treated as such. So this does have a notch in it, right? It has a notch to like take it off the RDA and stuff, but you could still, like, you know how when air flows like this, you can't necessarily, well, when air flows like this, you turn the circles so that it centers the coil, right? Or whatever circles are open. So if these two circles are open, I want them pointing at the center of my coil. You could do that even though there's a notch in it, which is good. All right, so I could have centered my coils. I didn't because I wasn't really thinking. I actually was thinking don't center my coils, but I absolutely could have. You see how I kind of offset them? No, you can't see that. See how you could see right there. I kind of offset the coils a bit. They're not in the center, but that's okay because you could still turn the cap even though there's a notch to take it off. See, there's these notches in them. It's got that notch there, and it's got one on the other side, and there's a notch in the cap so that if it gets tight on your thing, you could pop it off, which is cool. I think every RDA should have that, but it should be mindful of where the air, and there are some RDAs that aren't mindful of where the air is coming in. Now, these are also like snake bites. So they're kind of angled down just a little bit, though. It's not like it's not a super thick cap, so it's not going to be angled down all crazy to where it's affecting the air a whole bunch, but it's definitely affecting it a tad bit. I did notice when I was vaping it, it wasn't it enough to where you have to be mindful where the coils go. So when Kent said today to put them up, I don't think I've ever tried it with the coils up. I think I tried it regular and down. So, man, being sick is not helping. So I actually like it. The 2 holes opens good. It's very airy with 2 holes, but I could see a lot of people liking the 2 holes. I like it more like 1.5. It's got it's got good flavor, and it's not like if you've seen when I was firing this, it looks very spitty, but actually the airflow is keeping that down, so I'm not getting that spit back. Like I'm getting no spit back at all, even though this coil is kind of spraying a little bit. But I think the airflow being angled down a bit, I'm definitely getting better flavor with the coils higher. Absolutely. I was actually fidgeting around with this thing. I put like 3 builds in this and vaped it already. And I don't think I ever put them high. It didn't make sense to me to put them high. I was actually going the other way. I was going low because the air's angled down. I assume that it would angle the air down a lot more, but it's pretty much just going forward. I think the angled down air on this is more of an aesthetic thing than it is doing something to, affect the vaping of it. I'll show you the I didn't really want to take that down, but whatever. So it's definitely a cloud chasing RDA too. You know what what it's going to affect is, no, it doesn't hit you in the face though. See, it doesn't affect the airflow that much because look at when I purge. It's not like shooting me in the face, and it's angled up that way, like how the recoil is. Like the recoil's snake bites are a little more. Yeah, it's a thick cap. Like it's just more. And that shoots you in the face. Them snake bites shoot in the face. This one isn't, the cap's not as thick, so it's not that bad. I don't have the bulk. The red O-rings are in the package. The red O-rings come with all the bulks when you purchase it. That's what I heard. I heard the red O-rings come in every pack. I'm getting a bulk. I got to message Mark because Mark said in the chat the one day I was live. Yeah, I didn't talk to Mark or anything. He just came into live one day and I didn't even meet him at NBA. I never talked to him. So the fact that he did that, it had to be somebody telling him about me. I mean, maybe Brian or what's his name? Mike. Or most likely Black Cat White Face. Or he's seen me on a show. It's got good flavor. It's like the M Turk. It's got like good flavor for what it is. It's not going to be like comparable even to like the rebirth of the BTFC. But for a builder, this is a builder's RDA. That's what it is. For a builder's RDA, putting your aliens in there, your Fralians, your big coils. This is going to be, I imagine round wire probably wouldn't be the best, but I don't know. I never tried it. It's not a silly question, Brad. 0.07 right now. Mech mod. I do it all the time. Have have good cells, good batteries. Don't vape it at a very low battery rate. Like don't vape it all day. Like when I vape this low, I change my battery out like I go through like 4 batteries a day. Then again, this is a 2700 in here. But yeah, look, I'm vaping this right now, 27. I'll put an 18650 on there too. Let me find my 18650s. You just got to have good batteries. You got to have like VTC 5As are good. Those are really good batteries. That's what these are. Green VTC 5As. Get it from a trusted dealer like IMR. That's where I buy these. IMR, it says it on the package. They give you the battery thing with it. So this is a 2700. With the 2700, it's definitely good. So I'm going to vape this with the 18650 and then show you the ohms on a whatchamacallit. And anybody that watches me a lot knows that I vape with a mech mod on 07, 06, 05 even. It's more about being smart about it. And obviously you're taking a risk. You are. But I've never had a battery blow up on me. And I've been vaping for a while. I could show you every single battery I've ever owned. Oh, this ain't good. Hold on. I gotta put the sleeve on. Yeah, if you're a beginner, I would try not to get into that low. I've actually been like not liking that low anymore, like 07. I haven't been liking it as much. I actually like the 0.1 range. Sometimes it's just too much. I have to change my cotton out a little bit more because it's more hot. It burns the cotton more. But and you don't want to chain vape the shit out of it. Like I would take 3 hits off of this. Obviously, it's more powerful. I don't need as many hits. So I take 3 hits, let it down, let it sit. I can't chain vape at 07. That's not a good idea. Well, chain vaping a mech with a 0.07 build in it is it's a 0.09. All right, it's saying 09 now. But I would absolutely do that with a 07. I probably have a 07 around here somewhere. This is probably a 07. What's up, Scott? Happy Easter. .07, and this is actually the RDA that I was using on this mech before I started the video. Yeah, I'm sick. I can hardly taste anything. You just don't want your battery to get hot. You don't want the battery to get hot. You don't want to push it too far. and after a little bit, put it on your charger. Don't drop it below like 3.7. And once you vape for a while, you know what 0.3 or 3.7 volts feels like. You know when the when the battery starts weakening and it doesn't feel like the hit's the same, that's when I change it. But man, I vaped that low for years. Now, if you want that experience and you want to feel safe, get a parallel box or a triple parallel. Like, this is great for that. This handles a 0.07 safely. It's safe on here. Like a 0.05 safe on here because it's 3 batteries sharing that load. So doing that on this is like nothing. So, I mean, good cells is what it's all about. You gotta buy good cells, invest in good batteries, and you will be okay. When you buy the batteries, test them. Like, test them on. Don't do a low build right away. Parallel, yeah. Parallel box. Parallel boxes share the load. So if a cell, like they tell you these cells, you shouldn't vape under 0.12. All right, that's like what they tell you. Like, don't vape these under 0.12. But 2 of them together, they share the load. So now you're down to 0.06 with 2 of them. So with 3 of them, you're down to like 0.03. They share the load. So if one could handle 0.12, then 2 could handle 0.06. So 3 is just very safe. And who vapes 0.03? You shouldn't vape 0.03. That's just too close to a short. What's up, Bones? What's up, everybody? What else was I gonna do? I wanted to wrap up some coils. I did make another. Let me see if I can get my camera back to where it was. I don't like being looked at today. Don't look at me today. Don't do it. All right. So I did make. I made another vertebrae. I had like a couple loops, and I flattened it a bit. I had a couple loops from the other night that were already, they were already there, so I just did it. Remember, I grabbed the 28 gauge. I was like, oh, this is too strong. So I actually just picked them up and did it. I heat treated it with the torch, and then I flattened it with a hammer. And I'll be getting out of here soon. I'm just going to wrap up these coils. I got this to wrap up. I got, what is this? Oh, yeah, this is a stagger fuse Clapton thing. And then I got some Fralians to wrap up. Yeah, I should probably I'm actually going to use a vise. I don't use a vise very often for wrapping. I used to. I actually quite like using a vise for wrapping coils. It just it takes a lot of time to get it set up and stuff, so I don't usually do it. But for braids, it's usually a good idea. You just got to get it all the way over to the edge. I'm gonna do it on a 3mm fucking ant. You motherfucker, he's a quick little fucker. We've been spraying and shit. Crazy Coils, what's up? I wonder if I can get 2 5 wraps out of this. I think I can. Guess I should try. Wrapping coils with a vise. It's really good. If you could do it every time, that's awesome. But sometimes it's hard to, when you are making a lot of coils, it's just hard to do it every time and save time. Like if I have 10 Fralians here to wrap and 30 aliens here to wrap, it's hard to do them all. Alright. Got it. I should have probably wrapped this more to get a bigger lead here. Just with a vise, you're able to pull everything tight. So actually, I'm going to cut the one off. Got that one coil there. I'll have to fix the lead in a second. And I'm actually going to put this guy back into the vise. Put another wrap nice and tight. And then take out the first wrap a bit. Ow. Well, 2 5 wraps ain't the biggest leads in the world, but Good enough. No, don't quit coil building. Damn, I already been on for an hour. How long gonna take me to install them coils? Fucking 3 days? God damn. Damn, Focus, you okay? I need a 3mm bit in my life. I haven't, Lino. I've never tried them. I don't think I have. So Crazy Coils, do you have like a Raynox or something, or extension tubes? It's hard to get pictures with just coil pics anyway, with just What's up, Justin? You have extension tubes coming? Really? What kind of camera do you have? 100D. All right. No, I don't shoot my coils with the DSLR. I just do it with my phone. I don't have a stock lens too. I don't play with it as much to get coil shots. I mean, I've done anything you see. Nah, pretty much just my phone. That's why I'm curious. I'm trying to find your Instagram now, actually. Is your Instagram? I got you, Shane, and I am not following you. So you do any of these? Hold on. How am I not following you? I swear, man. I'd lose my head if I wasn't attached. Drill jockeys. There you are. I'm not following that either. This is crazy. So you took this with your camera. That's a really good shot. With the kit lens, huh? Good job. Interesting. Very interesting. $18 to $55mm kit lens. That's what I have. I think. Right? That's what comes with them. Yeah, 1855. I got a Canon SL2. This would be a 200 day, right? I think this is a 200 day, I believe. I don't even know what it is. It's interesting because I always have problems getting close up. I always get a problem getting close up with pictures, but when I do videos, I can get close up as fuck. It's hard to do it with a shot. It's probably the settings I have it at. Maybe the lighting, I don't know. But it's usually hard to get anything pretty close. I probably just ain't playing with it much, really. But even, I mean, I'm guessing you're cropping your pictures a lot. ISO 100, yeah. I know that f-stop 8 to 14. All right, ISO 100. Shutter 2. I would have to, I don't even know which one to go on here. Because this is all different here. Right? Yeah, I need a tripod for sure. That's another thing. I have a small tripod. Like I could use. Damn it. Shooting settings. iOS. Alright. Well, dinner's done. Yeah, I see all this stuff now. Alright. Cool. I'll look at that. That's actually, just seeing your pictures actually helps a lot. Because I'm coming down, tell her. So it's, yeah. Like I see whatchamacallit has the same camera. Prescription Coils has this camera. So I see his picture, but he has like other like shit with it. Like he has the extension tubes and the Raynox and shit, or even a different lens at this point. So I figured I just needed them. But seeing your pic, I mean, you're definitely getting way better pictures than I do with this. So it's possible. Yeah, I know it's a good camera. Yeah, just pictures like that would be good. I don't need to be all up in it. A light box. Yeah. All right, I got to get out of here. Dinner is ready. I'm going to eat some ham and mashed potatoes. I'll see you. Everybody have a good Easter. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, it's expensive, man, but one day, but it's expensive. But everybody have a good one. Thanks, Coils. Thanks for everybody for joining. Hope you enjoyed and have a good Easter. Peace. Kim Dixon, I'll see you. Tell Merlin I said happy Easter. And I'll talk to you. Casper, Rodrigo, HB Coils, JFM, Jerry, Bones, Clayton, Chevy Man. Peace, peace, peace. I'll see you all Tuesday. Yep. Peace, peace, peace.